Hi, chat. Hello. How are you? That's right. We need to banish Caster Labs to the Void Realm, just like I'm about to banish my fucking watch to the Void Realm. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, gentlefolk, welcome on in. The arcade is open. It is hot as hell, i.e. it is 100 degrees in freedom units here right now. It is 100 fucking freedoms here, chat. I'm sweating my ass off. And this is like a straight heat. 29% humidity, so you don't, the humidity doesn't even factor in. It is 100 Fahrenheit. That's 39 degrees Celsius. It is stupidly hot out there. Holy hell. By the way, Caster Labs, I don't know what's going on. I hope they fix whatever the problem is.
You're messing with my Zen thing, man.
You suck.
Growing Pain has
dick.
just subscribed.
Hi, Growing Pain.
You suck. Lamal.
Spice Stoner, you're irritated. Why are you irritated? Can we help with the irritation? That is 85 months, Growing Pain. Holy crap, sir. Hi. Got a cease and desist from Twitch. I mean, I don't know what. The thing is, though, is all they are is a combined chat app. That's it. It allows you to combine the chat from multiple platforms all into one place so I can read all of the things. They got a cease and desist. Twitch needs to grow the fuck up and stop being a bitch. Was telling a friend I finally got my solution problem. PC shut off. They started going on as small tangent on how I'm obsessed with core clock. Fuck them. They don't get it. You know what? The thing is, you figured it out. You figured out a solution. They need to just, listen, need to chill. I mean, here I undervolted and overclocked my card. Yeah, listen, honestly, I don't understand it either. It doesn't make sense. Here's the thing. So I undervolted and overclocked CPU and not CPU, GPU core clock and GPU VRAM. And my card, mind you, there is, I think there's also an architecture difference between the 7600 and the 9070, right? So, but yeah, undervolt. Yeah, undervolt. So here's the thing. Let me bring this up. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Just give me a sec. It's gonna take me a hot second to get this actually up on my screen here. Go into performance, into tuning. Right. So again, it's not like I went super hard on all of this, right? Like I'll show you guys what I did here. Okay. Guess where I was all weekend? Mexico. It's got to be something to do. Exactly. It's got to be something to do with the graphics API or something, right? So I've only got a slight overclock, 200 freaking megahertz offset. Oh, you did the Warp Tour?
Oh my.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's all the stick for Growing Pain in the Warp Tour. I've got the max frequency set for 2700 on the VRAM, which by the way is 4x. Crazy. Don't get into it. Got it set to fast timing, or sorry, it's 2x, sorry. And the power limit minus 23, and I've got so minus 23% the offset, and minus 75 millivolts on the voltage offset. So undervolt overclock, fucking stable, rock steady. Stable as a motherfucker. You know what? I don't mind that. There are believe it or not, I will admit there are a couple of things that I missed from the back end of NVIDIA that I wish AMD did have, but you know, hey, I don't mind it. I honestly wish it was easier for specific game profiles, like the back end And I miss tinkering around under the hood like you can with NVIDIA Inspector. But short of that, I mean, I like it. It's pretty solid. Do we have, oh, well, we're connected back in with YouTube chat, so that's good. What about Twitch? Hey, Twitch, still disconnected on the Twitch side, huh? Oh, Caster Labs is sorting their stuff out, I think. I mean, here's the thing, right? I set the game to ATS for some reason. When I opened the stream, it wasn't showing a game. Really? It should have been. Thank you, Audi. It should have been. What the frack was that? What do you mean it wasn't showing? Oh, what the fudge? Thanks, Audi. Appreciate it. That is weird, man. It should have been. You moved to Linux. Drivers already baked into Linux. Well, I mean, that's true. I like faffing around, though. I'll be honest. I don't mind a little faffing. Faffing, not fapping. Totally different subject. We're not going to get into that. No, I appreciate it. Thank you, Addie. Yeah. I said what I said, okay? I am not going to apologize. Make sure that's... Is this at least going to work? You see, Grounded 2 is an odd thing. Is it Grounded 2 is in an odd thing? Why would Grounded 2 be in an odd place? What the hell? Okay, listen. What are you doing? Come on, man. Oi. Okay, hold on. Let me, yeah. So, yeah. I got a verification code here I gotta put in. Oh, fuck. Shit. Mother sucker. Damn it. Help if I had the KVM switched over to the right PC. Hey, member for 30 days. Yeah, authorized, please. Thank you. Hey, delete. Yes, I know. I can't log in. Thank you. Just now close this window. Okay. We'll see if that works. Launch into early access, but not early access launch on Steam. Wait, what? How is that even? How does that work? Launched into early access, but it's not early access launch on... What is it? Early access on every other platform except for Steam? I feel like that's what's going on here. No, go away. I don't care about the Steam news. Give me the feature, goddammit. Sheesh. Grounded 2. Okay. Obsidian Entertainment, Eidos Montreal, Xbox Game Studios. Okay. I mean, I haven't played any Grounded or Grounded 2 or any of it. Are the games good? I mean, I've seen others play them, but I myself personally have never. It's game preview on Xbox app? That makes 0 sense. No sense. 0 sense whatsoever. What in the actual F? Okay, by the way, we're gonna take a look at something here really quick. If you guys just want to sort of hang out. Maybe launch wrong way on Steam and likely what can't change it. Probably. Sorry, but Sorry, school stuff, but yeah, Warp was sick. I'm glad that you had a good time, dude. That actually sounds pretty freaking incredible. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Normally, you guys know that I don't normally do a whole lot of like watching other people's content on Twitch. And by other people's content, I mean like just in general.
Many modern games basically force you.
But I felt like this was kind of one to share because.
But I don't want to shell out for a new graphics card just to unlock a feature that I never really wanted in the first place.
I want to know what this
There's
is.
got to be a
Okay,
way
Borderlands
to
4 had a booth.
more
Ooh.
out of the GPU I already have, and there is. It's one of
He's
the
going to
best
talk about
kept
lost
open secrets
scaling,
to
I
get
bet.
more performance for your dollar and cost just
I don't know.
$6.99,
I'm pretty sure.
Or 420 cents on sale. Extra nice. It's made by one developer, and the best part is it works on pretty much any graphics card, new or old, in every game. Meet lossless scaling, an app that can
there we
both
go. That's
upscale
what I
your
thought.
games to
Okay.
lower resolutions and even use frame generation to multiply
By the way,
your FPS by
I
as
actually
much as
have
you want.
lossless scaling.
With mixed results
It does
when you get
work
just a
pretty
certain
well.
point.
I
And
haven't tried
that's
it
not
out.
all.
I haven't
I
actually
use it for
used it
myself.
for anything
On
since
these systems, powered
the
by today's
9070
sponsor,
upgrade.
War Thunder. If you're into vehicle combat games, War Thunder is
And
super comprehensive.
don't
easy to get.
care.
To start things off, both David and I are going to be experiencing Doom the Dark Ages on a 4070 Ti at 4K high without any form of scaling or frame generation.
Go.
This is really a great
Lossless
example
is
of a
nice,
modern
but
game
since
that
it's third-party app, it
really
also
doesn't
has some
run
flaws
perfect if
since
you're
not baked
using
into
any
game's
kind
code.
of cheat. So
I mean,
why don't we cheat? Control-Alt-S will toggle lossless scaling, which we've configured with 2x frame gen, which
okay, so
is a lot smoother. But like any frame generation technology, I'm still feeling 40 FPS worth of input latency.
okay.
That said, I was expecting the image quality of those.
I mean, this
interpolated
isn't
frames
bad
to be
when you think
worse.
about it. Yeah,
Oh, it's really not bad.
It's
I think
really
I
not
paid like
bad.
$4
I think
for it.
if I didn't know
For
frame gen was
lossless
on, I
scaling.
would have a hard time.
We are going to get
immediately
into
recognizing
American
that it
Truck.
was.
It's just
Which is both a good thing and a bad one.
Yes. Okay, now you
figure
try the
we
2
check
time
this
multiplier.
out
You
here
wanna go
really quick,
higher?
and frame gen is not
I do
worth
wanna go
using
higher.
because it's not
This is
baked
your
into
first look
game's
at this
code.
interface, too.
Well,
Super straightforward.
there are
clean.
games that have
Multiplier.
frame
Oh,
gen
God.
baked in
Okay.
from
Just try 3
AMD
to
side,
start.
Cyberpunk
Okay.
2077 being one of them.
It's
It
definitely
actually works really
smoother,
well in Cyberpunk,
But now I'm
like
really
amazingly
getting that
well.
uncanny.
But
it
again,
almost
it's
feels
baked
like,
into the game.
Like motion
Right,
smoothing
whereas
on my TV. You know, like
Using it for like
But
DayZ
it's
probably
neat.
wouldn't be so
It's
great.
native 4K.
No,
Which
you listen.
experience do you think
My
you'd rather
right
have?
hand and my right arm is sore.
I'm looking for motion anomalies,
Like
and they're
in
not.
through here and in through the back of my hand. Feels like I
Well,
punched
I had
punched
reason
a
to
wall
believe that
kind of
this would be
store.
substantially worse frame gen than the stuff that NVIDIA and AMD
it
has.
is
But
100 degrees
It's pretty
Fahrenheit or
darn good.
39
But can I
degrees
multiply
Celsius.
it even more.
oh yeah,
I'm going to 5x.
That is running
what
late.
NVIDIA can do.
So I have about
And I'm
45 FPS native. Oh, wow.
I don't want to
Oh,
cook
that's
anything for
interesting.
dinner tonight. Yeah,
It's
it
not
is a
even
me problem.
Pretending
My
that I'm
watch
able
is
to do much
completely
more than
busted. I can't even
about-
wear it
oh, no,
now.
That is about 5x right now.
It's just your base frame rate drops so much.
Also, I've
I've
got to replace. Now I have to replace the battery. in it.
Right.
Thankfully, it's
So
a common
there's a
battery.
reason that
But
NVIDIA capped out their
unfortunately,
solution at
because the watch is from
4x.
fucking Denmark,
It's just so costly on
I
the
can't
compute
just
side
buy an
that you're not getting
off-the-shelf
enough base
freaking
FPS to
replacement
even get a
watch
net
band,
benefit
so
from it.
actually
Interesting.
ordered-
Yeah, the
Had
higher
to
your
go
multiplier
with the
goes,
Danish
more
goddamn
I
watch.
think native is the better choice.
Yeah, this isn't.
So
not
because it's a
only
Skagen,
not
I
a better
can't
experience
just
than what I was trying
use.
before,
So,
but this
I
is
can't go to
not
Walmart
a
and find a
good
replacement.
experience.
It's not like a
What we want to
Timex,
explore
right, where
next is
everybody's
fixed
got 'em.
versus adaptive frame gen. So fixed is just the multiplier.
Your internet
like
is
NVIDIA
effy?
has.
I mean, that kind
But
of sucks.
adaptive
Sorry to hear
will
that.
add in between frames to hit a set frame rate.
Okay,
sort of like
so-
a computational variable refresh rate, to oversimplify it a lot. So instead of having my multiplier, I'm
Wait.
gonna
Let's go. Okay,
adaptive.
hold
I'm
on.
gonna say,
What was that? LSFG 3.0 adaptive target 144. Okay. But this is they
frames
apparently
to
just
hit a set
updated this.
frame
This
rate,
is
sort of like a
can be used with
computational
uncapped
variable
FPS.
refresh rate,
Okay.
to oversimplify it a lot. So instead of having my multiplier, I'm going to go adaptive, and I'm going to say I want a game at, I think 120 is asking a lot at these settings, but maybe I
Okay.
want a game at about 85 FPS. I think that's a really
All right.
nice
Low
sweet
scale.
spot.
All right.
It's much,
So they came
much
out with a
better
major
feeling than
update.
60,
So
but
this is good.
Not so intense as like 120 or more. My base frame rate really is still a little bit too low. Like 40 feels input laggy. I would probably want to turn this game down a little bit. But in terms of the smoothness,
now, mind you, you got to think though is
Well,
like
I'm not playing, so I can't
they're playing at 4K native resolution.
Visuals,
Yeah,
that looks
what is it? It looks like Doom.
it looks really good.
Whatever the current Doom game is.
I wouldn't. It feels too uncanny. Like the disconnect between how the latency feels and how the smoothness looks.
Yeah, see, and that for me is a
There's actually
problem.
one more
I don't
slider we
like
can mess around with to
latency.
change the performance. So why don't you switch to lossless scale and I'll show you. This is the flow scale. Basically, it's the size of the images that are going into lossless scale. So it takes the full screen and then it lowers the resolution to process that, the lower your flow scale is. And so right now, the sweet spot's between 50 and 60%, which is where we are. But you could theoretically get a better image at the higher flow scale because there's more information for it to process and more performance at the low end because those images are being
that's
shrunk
going to
and
use a lot of GPU though, I think.
Okay, so turning it down is supposed to give me
Lossless frame gen is missing telemetry data, both NVIDIA and AMD or NVIDIA would have baked into game. Yeah, I do believe that you're right there.
Great utility. Can
but
you
it's
imagine a world
pretty
where,
impressive that a single human being has been able to actually create something like this.
And just no nonsense. Here's the sliders. Here's what everything does.
The world of brands.
Obfuscating what the actual performance is. Like their FPS counter tells me how many real frames I have, and then how many of them are generated. So good. Like, just don't market to me. Just tell me what it is. So good. Obviously, there are limitations, and we're seeing them. But overall,
it's weird seeing Linus with braces, by the way.
I wouldn't believe that this could
be
made
so
by
weird.
Just one
this
person.
Dude is like 10 years younger than me. He's wearing braces.
Like
it freaks me out, man.
Benefit from
it's freaking me out.
Projects. It's not actually one person, but one of the most impressive pieces. Lossless scaling frame gen is. So we reached out to the creator of lossless scaling, who goes by the pseudonym THS, to explain how it works.
Lossless scaling frame generation is a convolutional neural network developed from scratch. It takes only the final frame as input, and specifically in the LSFG3 version, is capable of generating any number of intermediate frames for arbitrary timestamps. This enables both adaptive and any multiplier fixed modes. Compared to DLSS or FSR, which receive extensive information from the game engine, LSFG operates
not THS. I love that. Not THS. I have an NVIDIA 560 behind me. I should test lossless scaling with.
Lacking motion vectors to help process the image and not being able to differentiate HUD elements from game objects means
legit could.
Visual anomalies.
I mean, I know I installed lossless scaling on my partner's one older gaming laptop. And by older, I mean it's running at 2060, right? And it works, man.
11 compute shaders. LS captures via game frames and processes them via LSFG.
It totally freaking it works great on some of the older generation lower end GPUs or on laptops. It works fantastic.
That is probably the coolest part. There is no requirement for
because I was able to play. I was able to get Dune to run clean at a solid 60 FPS on that laptop.
Yeah, the image quality.
So I mean, it works great. We're not going to play with this, by the way. And by the way, chat, I'm up to 203 mods in American Truck. It's just I kind of wanted to check this out.
How
much? Okay, this is at 24. You know what? No.
Quality, which wait.
Retro and anime, FSR.
I bought the whole GPU. I want to use the whole GPU.
Very weird. That's kind of disgusting.
Well, don't worry.
I apologize for that.
You
know what? We're not. No, we're done. We're done. I'm now watching 24 minutes of this. We're just gonna jump into American Trucking and get on the road. May help to truly plug. Yeah, no, I'll make sure that I'll make sure that all the Ethernet cables are properly in. Yeah, 203 mods active. I don't feel bad about this. Not even a little bit. But I've got a lot going on. A lot. There is a lot happening. I'm pretty sure at this point that the mods that I've gone through and actually cleaned out a lot of mods. Ones that are like old, haven't been updated in a long time. I couldn't find current updates. You know, haven't been updated in like 3 freaking years. And I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm done. I'm down with these. They're no, you know, like just not having it. So, all right. Anyway. Yeah. Yes, I want to exit. We're not changing anything. I'm going to turn the music down, though, because that is way too flippin' loud. Now it's... Yeah, is your internet working better for you now, Nuts Life, that you've done that? I hope so. We're going to actually... Let's set that up. I feel like that's kind of a thing. Okay. I would love to. Yeah. Let's. Space Banjo Volume 2. I hope that the Space Banjo, Apocalyptic Banjo, Fire Spirits, Gothic Voyage, huh? You know what? I'm just gonna leave it playing as it is. Okay. And unfortunately, for whatever flippin' reason, my chat thing still just does not seem to be freaking working, which is a giant freaking piss off. I mean, it seems to be, but Twitch chat disconnected. Oh my god. Wait, YouTube chat waiting. Connected. Okay, you know what? We're gonna disconnect. Then I'm going to go to. Then, oh god damn it. Oh my god. I love that. It's like, hey, you're over here. Freaking stupid. You'll see what's up on the screen in a minute, okay? So yeah, I just learned what quantum navigation is, and it's awesome. Okay, what's quantum navigation? Please explain it to me. I would like to know. He's like, ugh, I'll paste it. No! He's like, it's not an LE5. It's not an LE5 thing. It's not a what now? There we go. Just authorizing some things. It's a gyroscope that measures quantum effects. Oh. Okay. I think I like what this is. I think I like the sound of this.
Oh my.
No seventh signal needed. Letting you track position, sans reference points. No seventh signal needed. Standalone nav unit. Interesting. Actually, that is pretty interesting. Okay, now that's all well and fine, but what does this mean for navigation overall? Okay, well, there you go. We're already ready to go here. But we're not gonna do that. That is gonna. Yes. We're gonna sleep in the yard tonight. Apparently, it's not gonna let me. Even though I know I'm in the right spot. I'm gonna turn around. Screw this. You know, yeah. Love that. At a very high level, you take a cloud of ions, make a coherent beam of them, split the beam, send each beam around a circle in different directions, and recombine the beam and measure how two beams interfere with each other. If the gyroscope itself is rotated in the time it takes ions to go around the circle, then one beam travels a shorter distance than the other. You can detect that distance difference in the interference pattern that's generated. Yeah, simple. No problem. Super simple things. Yeah. Aren't the simple things the best things? Okay, come on now. Really? This is ridiculous. Right, so this is being dumb. It's not letting me do my rest thing here. Still hasn't popped up, which is very odd. Well, let's pull over here then and see what happens. There it is. Jeez. That's a pain in the back end. Let's go. That's better. Okay. Something's not right, chat. I can't put my finger on it, but something is not right. We're gonna go through a couple of different things here and see what the heck is going on. All right, that seems to be fine. Wow, that is way too flippin' bright. Yeesh. Too much. Too freaking much. Oi. I think, okay, hold on. I think I know what's going on. Let me fix the adaptive toner. That's way too much. Woo! Way too flippin' much. We go Filmic? Reinhard? No, Filmic. Do Filmic. Actually, no. Aces, I think, is... Yeah, Aces is the right one. But that is way... There we go. That's... Increase that just a wee bit. At 20... maybe we'll go up to about 30. Sorry, Dad. Dad didn't have a chance to do a lot of this because, again, it's too flippin' hot. All right. And I just wasn't going to mess with this until I absolutely had to. Now, I was in a little bit earlier. All right. So that one seems to be a lot better. Dynamic lighting 3. Okay, well, it's still at least picking up the right information, so that's good. That explanation alone takes time, alone takes some know-how. Yeah, definitely let me reread that one. Yes, I would have to concur with you on that. It's definitely, there is a lot to unpack there that my brain is like, holy hell. Real pure graphic. Oh, God, that is. Turn that off. Turn the Luma sharpen up. Heck. Now it looks all washed. Okay, levels. Levels, yes. Tap sharpen, too high. Sharpen. That one I'm not gonna make. Let's go with the natural. Pick the natural again. Okay, is it just me or does that seem really freaking dark? Like, that seems super dark. That's supposed to be the natural. That does not feel natural at all. Let's go natural less. Like, does that not seem really dark, chat? My brain still hurts a bit from it. Like, basic quantum mechanics of space photons. It's kind of nut. By the way, y'all might realize something real quick. If you're new here, I'm gonna warn you. I have this thing about making games kind of look better if they're, you know, graphics engines allow for it. I don't know if I want to use. I don't know if I want the card. There we go. You only use one or the other, not both. I guess, honestly, we're probably going to have to go with either this one. That one doesn't look too bad, or we go with the HDR. Again, the only thing I find with this is that the adaptive tone mapper is a little heavy. So we're gonna adjust the adaptive tone mapper here. Oh, this is the one we had. Wow, what? Okay, let's actually turn the exposure. Okay, exposure is, and by the way, I don't mean exposure as in expose yourself. You keep that to yourself, okay? Dad doesn't want that here. Not that kind of channel. Freaking weirdos. Let's go back to 20 minus 200. All right, let's give that a try. All right, looks a little bit more like mid-afternoon. Was wondering why I couldn't do live pigs delivery till I figured out you had to discover the two. Wait, what? Don't you start with me, okay? I'm already having a bad enough day. I can't wear my watch. It's not only is the band now completely busted, but I now have to replace the battery in it. And I can't just go to Walmart and get a replacement freaking watch band. As much as I would like to, apparently that's not a thing I can do. Because I had to buy the watch from Denmark. Alright, let's find a load. Okay, external contracts, please. Let's go to Riverton. What do you mean unable to? Don't start unable to. All right. Oh, we found Copperhead. Okay. Yeah, we'll go down to Rock Springs, okay? And yeah. Could have gone to Bear Lake, I guess. No, I have to order it from Denmark. Number one, hard to find. It's not like I didn't like buy a Timex or something. It was a watch brand from Denmark called Skagen. So in order to replace the band, I actually have to order from them. I can't just order it off of Amazon. Custom watch band pins piss me off. Yep. It is a, that's the problem. It's the fucking pins. I can't just take a standard 20 millimeter freaking watch band and slap it on there. It won't work. It's a nice watch. The battery's easy. I can just go to Walmart or Canadian Tire and get a replacement battery. I just haven't done that yet, right? Fashion brands love that shit. I mean, do you blame them? I sure in the hell don't. I need... Okay, what city do I need to get before we get too far here? Okay. Which one haven't I... I haven't gotten Cedar Rapids. I need something to Cedar Rapids. Got it. Okay. External contracts. Back to Rock Springs. Can I find anything to Cedar? Or it'd be great if I could spell. Damn it. Son of a biscuit. Really? Apparently, you know what? Okay, fine. We're just gonna... I think we're just gonna drive. All right, so we're in Wyoming. I need to get over here to Cedar Rapids. By the way, you may notice, chat, I fixed it. Dad fixed it. Same reason I don't buy sunglasses. Yeah, we don't make that anymore. By the way, sunglasses from fashion brands, the only, really, honestly, when it comes to sunglasses, I will always choose a classic Ray-Ban Wayfarer because it's a design that hasn't changed since the goddamn 50s. The screw is exactly the same. The freaking design is exactly the same. Boom. Done, right? Fucking Ray-Ban. Ray-Ban every time. Holy crap. Such a lifesaver. Maui Jim. Ooh, Maui Jim's also a good brand. Right. So we're... Whoa. Reset nav here. Okay, what in the hell? Are we trying to jump the gun here, bro? Okay, we're in Daniel Junction. I think maybe we should make our way... All right, we're gonna make our way over here. Actually, hold on. Can I... Let's see if I can find something freight-wise. All right. We're here. I need to head across towards either Kansas or Nebraska. I mean... Garden City. Hey, that's a little... What the hell is... Holy crap. No, we are definitely not going that. That is... Nope. I mean, we could go to Missouri. You know what? Let's do that one. Let's grab that one. Where are we going? Where are we picking up at? Oh, it's going to tell... Oh, you know what? I'm just going to back up. In 1999, Bosch & Lomb sold Ray-Ban to the Italian eyewear company Luxottica. Today, Ray-Bans are made in both Italy and China. Wow. No big surprise there, really, unfortunately, you know? Not really a big surprise. All right, so we're going to grab from the yard here, I think. Do you believe this is where... Yeah, there it is. Okay. That's the distinction. Hopper, Low King Prestige. We're going to go for the Prestige, baby. Yeah. All right, there it is. Okay, so we're going to take that across to Missouri, and then we'll go from Missouri all the way across. Hopefully we'll be able to find something to Cedar Rapids. Replace the entire thing for like $100 shipping included. Damn, that's actually not bad. Well, here's the thing, and let's be real. A lot of stuff from major brands has been manufactured in China for years now, and all that ends up happening is it gets manufactured in China, gets sent back to wherever, like Italy, France, whatever, and they put on these tiny ass little freaking the finishing touches. And after the finishing touches, they end up charging like 3 times, like 5 times the fucking amount, 10x the amount, right? Like, let's be realistic. Yeah. Right. Cost them $30 to make the damn thing, and then they charge you like fucking $300, right? Like, come on. All right. Oh, we're out. Okay, we're good. We're on the road. Here we go. I have blue eyes, so glasses aren't a fashion item, they're survival. Hello, old John. I have blue eyes too. Okay, so I'm currently using AMD's frame gen to double the frame rate. So right now, you guys can't see it, but I'm actually running at 120 FPS. But I am noticing the lag. The latency between the wheel and what I'm doing is real. So the next stop off, I'm going to pull over and I'm going to disable that because, my God, this is... Boy. Oof. Can't do the fake frames, man. Mind you, my frame time is only freaking 8.4 ms. So, I mean, frame time is amazing, but the problem is the frame gen lag is 9 milliseconds behind. Wow, that is a little on the loud side. Turn that down just a bit. Whoop, there we go. So we're on our way to Springfield in Missouri. Yeah, it's weird, man. Frame gen, I'll be honest. I would rather play at a native 60 FPS locked than try to freaking, you know, or the game with everything turned on only maxed out at like 100 FPS. I am better with that than I am with this frame gen stuff. The frame gen is just weird. Can't do it, man. I don't like it. I do not like this. It's not a good time. We're gonna pull over here into the gas station here. And then I'm gonna disable that. There's just something unnatural and very unsettling about the generated frames. And I'm not wholly comfortable with it, if you know what I mean. I wish you see the stupid thing is you guys are supposed to be able to see this when I bring this up. But you guys, for whatever reason, it has decided that it is not going to do that. All right, so we're going to go into gaming. I am going to turn fluid frames off. Okay. I'm going to disable that. Okay. And then, hold on, I want to go to performance. And yeah, okay, that's freaking weird. Why won't that work? Graphing, yeah, all right. Tuning, no, don't care about tuning. Not worried about that. I just want to know why the overlay is not showing on the goddamn screen. It's weird. It'll show for some things, but not for others. You know? All right, I'm gonna think. All right. Column 1, transparency 26. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, Caster Labs finally reconnected. It's about goddamn time. Okay, there we go. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here, but this looks terrible. Please tell me this is because of a train and not because traffic is being the... Oh, God. Is that... Traffic being the dumb? All right, well, we're gonna... I'm gonna sneak past here. Okay, we're gonna do this. Wow, traffic is... Yep, that happened. At least the bus stopped. Holy crap. Woo. Anyway, hi. How are you? If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for hitting the like and the subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, thanks for coming in and just being patient with us while Dad is effing around. And thanks for hitting the follows, and thanks for providing subs, resubs, and gifting subs to those. Remember, when you gift subs in any community, whether it's here or anywhere else, you are not only being kind to your favorite content creator, you are also being kind to other members of the community. So thank you for that. All faffing about. We seem to be doing all right here. All right. Hit the old, there we go. Okay, 65. We're good. He's nice. We're not hitting the parking. Oh my God. God, that is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Shit. Ugh. Freaking train, man. Holy. Okay, whoa, wait a minute. We're gonna be here a second. Don't talk to me about your neck. Don't do it. Don't care. No. You weren't wearing your seatbelt, Sleepy. That's your fault. I hope you got good health insurance. That's all I can say. Okay, hold on. We're gonna. Okay, I think I might have that. Okay, I think I've got that figured out now. Oh, finally! Holy crap! I finally got the game audio dialed in a little bit better. There we go. Okay. We're good. I got into a new mod yesterday, GDC Realistic Logistics Realistic Company. Yeah, I don't know. There's stuff like truck books and GDC, and I avoid all of that just because it's like while there is a certain level of realism that I want my simulators, but then I don't need to be like fucking broke as a joke, you know, unable to do a whole lot of things because of the realistic economy. I don't want it to take me freaking 10 years of game time to be able to afford to buy a truck or get a loan from the bank, right? Kind of thing. So I don't want to be getting paid 50 cents per mile like a real truck driver. Like, it's just, I don't see the fun in it, but teach their own. Like if you are the kind of person that looks for that level of believability and realism, like, have fun. Play it the way you want it, right? If I want to drive a truck badly in a realistic way, I'll just go. Right, exactly. 5 loads is $1,000, exactly. Here's the thing. If I wanted that level of realism, I'm like Sleepy. I'll just get my goddamn CDL and drive truck for real. I don't want that in my simulator. I want that, you know. Play video games to get away from the reality of things, not to live in the reality. This is escapism. Same reason why, you know, I was never big into some of the stuff for Flight Sim, right? It just, for me, I was like, man, I can't get into this. It's too much, man. But again, I know that, you know, different strokes for different folks. The people are going to play a game, and they want that level of realism. Which, you know what? Like, if that's how you like your games, then by all means, right? Like, cop hit me the other day and I was in the right and I got a massive fine. Yeah, well, in order to fix the fault, like the idea of the fault system for accidents, they also need to fix the AI. I don't think you can have one without the other. You know what I mean? He's like, that will never happen. I wouldn't say, never say never, but I mean, we're looking at quite a bit of time before we see any kind of major advancement, I think, with the actual AI. Chat Jippity power cars to the win. I mean, the thing is, do you not think that ChatGPT could probably program better AI for American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator 2 based off real world traffic pattern? Think about it. Just think about it. Oh, yeesh. Oh, what is going on with the traffic here? Oh, cop. Everybody goddamn rubbernecking at the freaking yokel who got the ticket. Hurry up, man. Jeez, moving. I ain't got time for your crap. Speaking of AI stuff, I stumbled on some info that might let me use Copilot with a local API endpoint, aka not going through the commercial AIs. It's like real life. All the drivers ball shrink when the highway patrol is about. Shh, it's true. No balls. No balls. Sleepy Developer is not incorrect on this. Oh man, look at that freaking sunset though. God, that is pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Go ahead, redneck. Pass the trooper doing 105. I mean, I'm the first one to admit I've gone past the provincial police with somebody pulled over, giving them a ticket. And I've gone by doing like 30 kilometers an hour over the speed limit. So, I mean... Come on, bud. Get your car moving. Jesus. I'm doing 10 mile an hour under the rated limit right now. We've got 75. I'm doing 65. What? Yeah, that's it. We're moving. Get the hell out of this dude's way. Beautiful old classic, but man, you're killing me. Shit. When I was in California IRL, even the cops passed me doing 30 plus. So right there you go, right? Even Highway Patrol was passing you. You're just doing the speed limit and Highway Patrol is like flying past you, right? You're just like, all right then, shit. Like, goddamn. Oop, there we go. I think I get it. I think I have it dialed in just nicely now. Surprised I didn't get a ticket for simply driving the speed limit. I mean, everybody seems to be in a rush in California, right? So I've been told. Okay, we're gonna pull off here. You guys know I have this thing about driving at night. And the thing is, you don't get to see everything if you're driving at night. So I tend to try to avoid it. You know, boring. You don't get to see the pretty things, chat, if you're driving at night. My dad hated driving at night too, but his night vision was shit due to bad. See, in real life, I can drive at night. I don't like doing it in games, specifically like the trucking sims, because you don't get to see. How can you be a tourist if you can't see what the fuck's on the side of the road? Real life, I don't give a crap. I'll freaking drive at night. It doesn't bother me at all, right? I'm like, all right, this is fine. I'm good with this. So update on roommate's dog. Again, they're keeping her for another 24 hours. Pancreatitis. And the vet basically said that my roommate was lucky to get the dog in when he did, because if he had waited until today, the dog she wouldn't have survived it. She wouldn't have actually survived. But see, here's the thing though, is it's one of those, like, it's hard to tell what is going on, right? Like, because it just all of a sudden came on really quick. It was just one of those, she was fine. And we're talking about a dog that is super high energy, to all of a sudden just waking him up on Sunday morning, vomiting at 5:30, and then not being able to eat food, or, you know, and just spent an entire day vomiting. So he made the call to the vet yesterday morning, and luckily was able to get her in just afternoon yesterday. But if he had waited, the dog wouldn't have lived. Like, that's crazy, right? Yeah, so he's looking at like almost $2,000. It was $900 just for the 48-hour stay. Just for the 48-hour stay was $900. Well, and that's the thing, like, well, so this wasn't after hours though. This was her regular vet, because he made the phone call yesterday morning and took her in, had her in at like 2 o'clock, right? So it wasn't like it was after hours. So the after hours, if he had taken her to the emergency, but it was a 48-hour stay. There's critical care. They did x-rays and blood work. And now they're actually treating, like, she's being treated. So, but yeah, it's kind of freaking, I'm glad for like his sake, but also for the dog's sake, that he did get her in. I am really glad that he managed to get her in. Actually, you know what? We're gonna I'm gonna go back out to the interstate here. I mean, I do wish I could, like, I really wish I could help him out with that bill, but unfortunately, I am not currently in a position to be able to do that. That was actually something we were talking about Sunday after doing groceries and everything. He and I we were just watching some TV and just having a conversation. We were actually talking about, like, I legit, like, he was talking about how, you know, like, everything just seems like ridiculously expensive this year, and like just how crazy it is that like all the prices have gone up as much as they have in the whole bit. And you know, it got into the conversation where I legit told him, like, I feel like I've been a drain on resources for him. And I apologized to him for it. He's like, no, we had a deal and you've lived up to your end of the deal. And as he put it, he goes, think of how expensive it would have been if I had to pay for somebody to do to do the meals that you do. No, I know I'm not, but that was my head goblins doing their usual thing, right? So he, as he put it, he literally said, if I had to pay somebody monthly just for the meals, the way that you cook, he goes, I wouldn't be able to afford anything, like, at all. I wouldn't be able to afford my car. I wouldn't be able to afford insurance. I wouldn't be able to afford rent, because I'd be paying somebody to cook. I'm like, so what you're saying is I'm Alfred. I'm like, but you're not Batman. I'm not Batman. Right? And I gotta laugh at him for it. So, but that's the thing is, how many of you, and legit, I feel like this is a legit question. How many of you have had a point in your life where you felt like that yourself? Even though you're not a drain on anyone's resources or, you know, their time or whatever, but you have, as an individual, felt that way. Because guaranteed, every single person has had that at least once in their life, where you feel like you're a drain. Hold on one moment, please. Apparently, no, wait, what do you mean? Ah, hell no. Hold on, I gotta pull off here for a second. God, this. I am about to throw Castor Labs in the freaking trash box. Seriously. I don't want to move to StreamerBot, but I don't have any other options. All right. God damn it. Boy. Authorize, please. Success. Let me close this window. All right, hold on. I'm going to turn Castor Labs completely off. Swear to God. This application, these devs are going to give me a fucking aneurysm. By the way, I'm not even logged. What do you mean I've been signed out of YouTube? I swear to God. Continue. Nice. Better freaking work now. I honestly hope that the thing starts working properly. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Oh, why is that so laggy, man? And that replay window is real chunky. That's fine. Interesting. All right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to back it for a minute here. There's a reason for this because now I now have to fix my freaking Caster Labs again. Being dumb. So I need to reauthorize this on the gaming rig. All right, well, let's see if this actually works, chat. Freaking continue, please. All right, so hopefully. No, I'm not breaking anything. I don't operate Caster Labs. It's not me. It's not my fault that somebody else is terrible at development. Oh my, look at that. Hey, my freaking, my viewers list finally populated. How about that? Okay, well, let's see if this works. All right, there we go. Apparently it's working again. Holy crap. Sheesh. And last but not least, go into performance. Turn the overlay off. Apparently that's not doing diddly squat. All right, and we'll get back into American Truck. Sorry about that, folks. It's just I needed to make sure that, hey, look, the chat window is properly working again. I love it when the applications that I rely on to do my job break. And this is why I do not like cloud-based services for fucking chat. Because if their service is down, it screws everything up. This is why I like standalone installed clients on my desktop. This is why I do not trust cloud-based live services. Because they have a problem, and then you've got a problem, and none of your shit works. I would rather my personal system has a resource train because I have to run a separate piece of software, everything that I do. Much rather have that. I don't want to be offloading to fuck all. Yeah, I know, Audi, right? You know how you guys have to understand, from my perspective, it is super frustrating to not be able to have a conversation and not be able to see what's going on because I'm relying on these cloud-based services. Whereas if I have a standalone client that is running off my desktop, I can then still tie it directly into each platform and be able to see what's going on. And that's the thing. I'm hoping that in the next 2 weeks, I will be able to finally finish the application I had been designing through Replit. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, exactly. It's one of those, if a streamer can't see chat, yeah, because I don't know what's going on. If I can't see chat, I don't know what's going on. Like, here's the thing. I could see what was going on Twitch because I have a standalone desktop client chat bot that I have to actually fire up. It's connected directly to Twitch. So the only time it is down is if Twitch is down, which doesn't happen very often. Right? So it was just one of those, like, so, but then if there's something going on, say, over on YouTube, I can't see what's going on YouTube. I can't have like 50 freaking browser windows open. And that's, again, it comes down to, I would rather have my PC have to utilize more, more hardware resources to just run everything properly. Wow, that dude went freaking, whoa, buddy. Yeah, you gonna slow down? You gonna let me in? Whoa, hey, sir. Jesus. Clown ass. Goddamn clown shoes. Sheesh. But yeah, so when you can't communicate with people who are watching the stream, it's a number one, it's a put off for you guys as the viewer, but it's a put off for the streamer, because it's like, I don't know what the hell's going on in my chat. And like this is why I need to, and this is a need for this, for this job, what have you. I have a need to actually have a standalone client, right? Well, so that's only part of it, Audi. Believe it or not, the other component of that, a dead chat drives people away faster than streamer not responding to chat. So if you guys, here's the thing, if people are sitting in a chat and they're just watching the stream and they're not interacting with each other and having conversations and the chat is dead, then more people are more likely to leave that than they are a streamer who is not interacting with chat. No, I know that it's not meant against me, trust me. I don't take anything to personally. Like I don't take that personally. But I mean, and that's the thing, right? Like, hey, actually, you know what? Hold on. All right. Hold on. One moment, please. Hold, please. Hold it.